topic is feeling frequencies. If you can feel it, you can receive it. Everything in the universe is magnetic, and everything has a magnetic frequency. Your feelings and thoughts have magnetic frequencies too. Good feelings mean you are on a positive frequency of love. Bad feelings means you are on a negative frequency. Whatever you feel, whether good or bad, it determines your frequency. And like a magnet, you attract the people, events, and circumstances that are on the same frequency. If you're feeling enthusiastic, your frequency of enthusiasm will attract enthusiastic people, situations, and events. If you're feeling fearful, your frequency of fear will attract fearful people, situations, and events to you. You are never left in any doubt about the frequency you are on, because your frequencies is always exactly what you're feeling. You can change your frequency at any time by changing how you feel, and everything around you will change because you are on a new frequency. You can take any situation in your life, and every possible outcome of that situation can happen. Any outcome can happen because you can have any feeling about the situation. A relationship can be on a happy, joyful, exciting, satisfying, and every good feeling frequency. A relationship can also be on a boring, frustrating, worrisome, resentful, depressing, and every bad feelings frequency. Any outcome of the relationship can happen, and the way you feel, it determines exactly what will happen in that relationship. Whatever feeling you are giving about the relationship is exactly what you will receive back in the relationship. If you are feeling joyful about the relationship most of the time, you are giving love, and you must receive love and joy back through that relationship, because that's the frequency you are on. Look at the list of feeling frequencies, and you will see that no matter what the subject in your life, there are many different feeling frequencies, and you determine the outcome of each subject through how you feel about it. You can feel excited, happy, joyful, hopeful, worried, fearful, or depressed about money. You can feel ecstatic, passionate, blissful, discouraged, or anxious about your health. These all are the different feeling frequencies, and whatever feeling frequency you are on is what you will receive. You may want to travel, but if you feel disappointed that you don't have the money to travel, then on the subject of travel, you are feeling disappointment. Feeling disappointment means you are on the disappointment frequency, and you will continue to receive disappointing circumstances in which you cannot travel until you change the way you feel. The force of love will move every circumstances for you to travel, but if you have to be on one of the good feeling frequencies to receive it. When you change the way you feel about a situation, you are giving a different feeling. You are on a different feeling frequency, and the situation must change to mirror your new frequency. If something negative has happened in your life, you can change it. It is never too late, because you can always change the way you feel, and to receive what you would love, to change anything into what you would love, no matter what the subject. All it takes is changing the way you feel. Take your feelings off automatic pilot. Many people don't know about the power of good feelings, and so their feelings are reactions or responses to what happens to them. They have put their feelings on automatic pilot instead of deliberately taking charge of them. When something good happens, they feel good. They don't realize that their feelings are the cause of what is happening to them. As they react with negative feelings to something that has happened, they give out more negative feelings, and they receive back more negative circumstances. They become trapped in a cycle by their own feelings. Their life goes around and around in circles, nor getting anywhere, like a hamster on a wheel. because they don't realize that to change their life, they must change their feeling frequency. If you don't have enough money, naturally you don't feel good about money. But the money in your life will never change while you don't feel good about it. If you give out negative feelings about money, you are on a negative frequency about money. And if you will receive back negative circumstances such as big bills or things breaking down, which are all circumstances that drain you of energy. When you react with negative feelings to a big bill, you give out more negative feelings about money, which bring even more negative circumstances to you that drain you of more money. Every single second is an opportunity to change your life, because in any moment you can change the way you feel. It doesn't matter what you have felt before. It doesn't matter what mistakes you think you may have made. When you change the way you feel, you are on a different frequency, and the law of attraction responds instantly. When you change the way you feel, the past has gone. When you change the way you feel, your life changes. No excuses for the force of love. If your life is not filled with everything you love, it doesn't mean you are not a good and loving person. The life purpose for each of us is to overcome negativity by choosing love. The problem is that most people love and then stop loving hundreds of times in a day. They don't give love long enough for the force of love to move all the things into their life. Think about it. One moment you give love through a warm hug with a loved one, and then you stop giving love within minutes when you get annoyed because you can't find your keys, or you are delayed in traffic, or you can't find a parking space. You give love when you laugh with a work colleague, and then stop when you get disappointed because the local lunch place has run out of something you want. You give love as you look forward to the weekend, and then you stop when you receive your bills. And so it continues all through the day. You give love and you stop giving love. Give love and stop giving love. Give love and stop giving love from one moment to the next. You are either giving love and harnessing the force of love, or you are not. You can't harness the force of love with an excuse about why you didn't love. Excuses and justifying why you didn't love just add more negativity to your life. When you give an excuse as to why you didn't love, you are feeling the same negativity again, and so you are giving out more of it. If you get annoyed because there was a mix-up in an appointment and you blame the other person for the mix-up, you are using blame as your excuse not to give love. But the law of attraction only receives what you are giving. So if you are giving blame, you must receive circumstances of blame back in your life. It won't necessarily come back to you from the person you were blaming, but most assuredly you will receive a circumstance of blame. There are no excuses for the force of love. You get what you give, period. Every little thing is included. Blame, criticism, finding fault, and complaining are all forms of negativity. All of them bring so much strife. With every little complaint and every moment you criticize anything, you are giving negativity. Complaints about the weather, traffic, the government, your partner, children, parents, long lines, the economy, food, your body, your work, customers, businesses, prices, noise, or service seem like small harmless things, but they bring back with them a whole host of negativity. Throw out of your vocabulary words like terrible, horrible, disgusting, and awful. Because when you say those words, they come with strong feelings. When you say them, they must return to you, which means you are putting those labels on your life. Don't you think it would be a great idea to use more words like fantastic, amazing, fabulous, brilliant, and wonderful? You can have whatever you love and want, but you have to harmonize with love, and that means there are no excuses for not giving love. Excuses and justifications prevent you from receiving everything you want. They prevent you from having an amazing life. The tipping point. If you give more than 50% positive thoughts and feeling instead of negative, you have reached a tipping point. Even if you just give 51% good thoughts and good feelings, you have tipped the scales of your life. And here's the reason why. When you give love, it not only comes back to you as positive circumstances then you love, but as it comes back, it adds even more love and positivity to your life. The new positivity then attracts more positive things, adding even more love and positivity to your life, and so it continues. Everything is magnetic, and when something good comes to you, it magnetically attracts more good things. To change your life, all you have to do is tip the scales by giving 51% love through your good thoughts and good feelings. Once you reach the tipping point of giving more love than negativity, the love that comes back to you then multiplies itself by attracting more love through the law of attraction. Suddenly you experience an acceleration and multiplication of good things. Instead of more negative things coming back to you and multiplying, you now have more good things come back to you and being multiplied in every area of your life. And this is the way your life is supposed to be. When you wake up each morning, you are standing at the tipping point of your day. One way tips you into a wonderful day filled with good things, and the other way tips you into a day filled with the problems. You are the one who determines what your day will be. By the way, that you feel. Whatever you're feeling is what you're giving, and with certainty, that is exactly what you will receive back in your day, surrounding you wherever you go. As you begin your day and you are feeling happy, while you keep feeling happy, your day will be great. But if you begin your day in a bad mood and you do nothing to change it, your day will not be great at all. One day of good feelings not only changes your day, it changes your tomorrow and your life. Provided you maintain your good feelings and you go to sleep feeling good, you begin the next day with a momentum of good feelings. As you continue to feel good as much as you can, your good feelings continue to multiply by the law of attraction. And so it continues day after day, and your life gets better and better. So many people don't live for today. They are completely consumed with the future. And yet it is how we live today that creates our future. It is what you feel today that matters, because it is the only thing that determines your future. Every day is an opportunity for a new life, because every single day you stand at the tipping point of your life, and on any one day you can change the future through the way that you feel. When you tip the balance to good feelings, the force of love will change your life so fast that you will scarcely believe it. So, think positive.